I have brought such a nice and valuable sentences for you people that are written by the highly qualified people, and that is about the listening power, listening skills. That, as you know, that nowadays, if you look just the people about just the listening of the people, our listening skills, they are very weak. So I've brought such a nice and valuable sentences, and these are liked by me and also are written by the highly qualified people. And there I found their sentences, those such a nice sentences, and the BS book third year, third year book, and that is from the Allama Iqbal Open University. So today I wanna teach, or I wanna show you, I wanna provide you those sentences which are really fantastic about the listening power, that how we should, what is listening power, what is listening skills. So let's start and let's read the sentences. So that is about almost about the listening, that what is listening. So let me read this book sentences and I will then describe these sentences. The first is, they have written this: listening to a lecture and taking notes. Means that this topic is about listening to a lecturer or listening to a speaker and taking notes, taking ideas, catching the words of the speaker. This is about, this is the topic, this is the outline, this is the title of this topic. So this, they have written like this, that the professor written like this, that listening as an active process that needs our concentration. First, and the first sentence, he describes that what is listening. So he described in such a way that listening is an active process, that we must be active while listening. That is an active process, and what will be there? The requirement is there that our full concentration should be given to a speaker. What is listening? Listening as an active process, and that required your full concentration. So this is listening. Listening is what? We have to give full concentration to a speaker while catching the words while listening to the lecturer. So they have said next that listening to a lecture and taking notes require you to actively listen and participate. They say that whenever you want to listen someone, so what do you have to do? The first one is that you have to participate, and the next take that which type of participate? Actively. You have to give actively concentration to the speaker. So they say that if you are good at taking notes, then you will understand and remember the content of lectures fairly well. They say that it depends upon you. If you are good, means that your listening power, your listening skills is good, so then you are able to catch the words of a speaker easily and catch or keep the words of the lecturer in your mind easily. If you are good and listening, they say like this. And the last sentence, they have written that all of the students think that lectures are often more valuable than the textbooks, since the lecturer is usually explaining in the great detail. They've said that such a nice sentence as this. They have said that if you think that listening is much better than while reading, so it's better. Yes, it's fine. It's fair that if you are listening to a lecture, it's better than reading a book. Because if you just listen to a lecture, those topics, those ideas which you catch, mean that if you catch anything from the listener, so there will be in your mind for a long time, not for a just short time. So it means that listening power, listening is better than reading. So we must have to give full concentration while listening to someone. And they say that so listening to a lecture and taking notes will be really beneficial in the long run. Mean that if you just listen and if you just read, so the comparison is that listening will be in your mind for a long time, but not the reading. So this video is about that listening is better than reading. While we are listening to a lecture, catching the words of a lecture, so we must give full concentration to the lecturer. So hope you like the video. Thank you.